Well, hello and welcome to this first live stream on the Dave in Real Life movie channel. Hello, Dylan. Shout out to you. Yes, we are live for Freddy versus Jason. First ever live stream on the movie channel. Honestly, been a little while. Obviously, we started this little venture about 2 months ago. Finally, we're here doing it live. This is kind of like the kick-off. Obviously, we're doing the World Cup start tomorrow. So, yeah. Hopefully, everyone can see me okay. I mean, the weather is totally dictating how the script, how my picture is, because it started off really dark and then it's just light come back. So yeah, well, welcome Leeds, and yes, I am a boomer. I am. So yeah, we're here for Freddy versus Jason. I know there's an England game on tonight, so please keep me informed on everything what's happening in that. But for now, I've currently just got flipping bloody Emmerdale and Coronation Street on for some reason. Actually, I'm going to put the Olympics on. The gold first streaming real life movies. It is, and what a doozy to start with. What do you think to the new setup? It is just a different flipping what do you call it? Overlay, I think that's what you call it. But yeah, it's a little bit of a different vibe. Obviously, I'm gonna create something different for the football tomorrow. I have tried a few different things with that, but I might actually use a different overlay for that one later. So yeah, the camera is gonna dip in and out because the flipping weather's been a bit of a dick. Yeah, suddenly sunshine is out, so it's just gonna cause a little bit of havoc with the camera. So do bear with that. It's not me. It is definitely the weather being a douche. Setup is great, thank you. Stephen, hello, shout to you. Love the setup, Dave. Thank you. H-Cat is here. Dave, I will not be here for it because I have HBO Max. You don't have HBO Max, okay. You can still chat along. You don't need to necessarily. Why do people think you have to watch the movie to come and talk? We can talk about anything you want to. You don't necessarily have to have the film. You can just have a chit chat. Have a chat with me while we're doing the watch along. And people seem to think that you necessarily need to have the film to be able to do the watch along with. You don't. You don't. Just come in, have a chat, talk about all things. We can talk about wrestling. We can talk about football. We can talk slot for Ipswich. Really, that would be fun. We can talk about Freddy versus Jason, Nightmare on Elm Street movies, Friday the 13th movies. What are your favourites? What are your worst? You know what? It's just an open forum. I don't feel like people need to necessarily be watching what I'm watching to be able to partake. So yeah, I find that weird that people would think that you'd have to watch the movie. Been a bit of a weird day today. I had planned to do lots of stuff, but I was extremely flipping tired. Have some AAA news. They are going to do a pay-per-view in January. Well, that's next year, dude. So that's not news. In January, they're going to do a pay-per-view in January. You do know that's at the start of the year, right? So that's not breaking news, my friend. And that's Ray de Reyes anyway, isn't it? The January one. Triple A doing. Oh, in July. There we go. We get there in the end. January. Jesus Christ. Doesn't matter. We watch it if we can. If we can't, we can't. It's as simple as that. I don't make July, not January. Okay, fair enough. I can only go with the first comment I see. So yeah, obviously we'll go through IMDb or whatever it's called. Have a look at the synopsis for this film. If there's any interesting facts about this film that we can divulge into, and sit the lookout for. There is a cameo in this movie as well from what is it? The girl from Lost. and she's also from Man and Wasp. So there's that to look out for. What's her name? Alangelista, I think. Angelista or something like that, they call her. We'll dive into who's actually in the movie in a minute. She played Wasp anyway in Ant-Man and Wasp. I will be back home soon. Okay, Age Car, shout out to you, dude. Currently got the Diamond League on. Just waiting to get started. Obviously, I'll have to get up and actually stick the DVD into the box, into my Xbox. So I will crack on with that as soon as people have like bedded in. Feeling very gassy today. Don't quite know what's up with me, so do bear with. Let's go into IMDb straight away. This is going to be very weird. So it is Freddy vs. Jason's return to terrorize teenagers in Elm Street. Only this time they out of they out to get each other too. I mean that's a weird synopsis really, but it's one of you. The writers were Wes Craven, Victor Miller, and Damien Shannon. Started the film starring Robert Englund, Ken Eisner, and Kelly Rowland. We have got some clips from the movie, but here we go. Look at some of the actors what are in it. Monica Keena, who played Laurie, probably one of the worst acting roles. Kelly Rowland, as we know, is a singer from Destiny's Child. We've got Jason Ritter. Jason Ritter is the son of John Ritter. Catherine Isabel. Not really know that much about her, to be honest. Aaron Fletcher's been in a few other stuff. This guy here, Zach Ward, fun fact, I don't know if he's still following me on X, but he was the ginger kid, the evil ginger kid from My Christmas Story. And he ended up following me on X. Fun fact. And there's just other people there. No, 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 no. So yeah, this is the first movie channel watch along, so do bear with me. We are trying trying something new. Oh, here's the proper synopsis. So it's been nearly 10 years since Freddy Krueger terrorized people in their dreams, and the townsfolk want to keep it erased from memory. Freddy still has one more plan. To get back to Elm Street, he resurrects Jason Voorhees and sends him off to kill more bodies which fall to the ground, the stronger in which Freddy becomes. This is until Freddy realizes that Jason isn't going to step aside easily and must be taken down himself. So yeah, that is so the tagline for this movie is the slicer, the dicer, and this time there's not there's not any nicer. That's a pretty poor one. So we got Did You Know? Trivia, let's click on that. Some trivia bits. According to Robert Englund, his Freddy Krueger makeup was thick. He couldn't even tell how hot it was from the fires during filming. He got in to have his makeup removed. It was bonded itself to his face. So there we go. As of 2024, the final film, which Robert Englund played the role as Freddy Krueger. Yes, it was. James Wan was originally going to direct the movie, but was also committed to directing Saw. So the original Saw director is going to direct this movie. That's interesting. First Freddy. This was the first Freddy movie to not be filmed in the United States. The filmmakers had to search for a new house that would resemble the famous Freddy Krueger house. So, ooh, that's interesting. You know what? That's something I didn't even know. The actual Freddy Krueger house in this is not the original Freddy Krueger house. It's a mock. Wow, that's interesting. Standing 6.5 tall, Ken Keisner is the tallest actor to date to play Jason Voorhees. There we go. Where is the cameo? Robert Shea is in the movie. So Robert Shea at about 29 minutes. Robert Shea, producer of Nightmare on Elm Street movies, he always stars in them. Oh, hang on. Rey Mysterio as a person who jumps. So Rey Mysterio technically is in this movie. I did not know that. I don't think we get to see him, but apparently he's somebody as a person who jumps. That's very vague. So if you can spot Rey Mysterio in this movie, well, shout outs to you guys. But yeah, there's little bits of cameos. It hasn't even got the main cameo in there, which is Evangelista. Let's have a look at Goofs. How's everyone going anyway? Please don't be quiet. Use the chat, people. That's what it's there for. I mean, if you don't want to talk about Freddy Krueger and stuff, let's talk about football. Let's talk about whatever you want to talk about. I am doing great. Thanks. Can't wait for the World Cup. World Cup starts tomorrow. Mexico versus South Africa. It's going to be good. Remember, the sweepstake is going to be tomorrow as well. The classmate about Freddy. When Shaq is talking to his teammate about Everclear, you can see several people dancing at the rave in the background. But Jason starts chasing them. They appear to be very far away from the cornfield. Yeah, in the cornfield. Yeet! No yeet. Okay, yeah, well, at least you're talking leads. That's the main thing. Shaq throws the alcohol into Jason. It's so quick. But all of a sudden, he has the torch in his hand without even reaching for it. When Gib goes to take a shower, Trey pulls the covers up to his chin. The next shot, when he reaches for the beer, the covers are down. In the opening sequence, when Heather runs down the piers, the first overhead lamp sways violently back and forth. However, in the next shot, a second later, it's dead still. So we left all count for that at the very beginning. Jason completely covered with white beer foam, and then in the next shot, he has no foam on his clothes, appear reverently dry. So going into spoiler territory, we don't really spoil us because when Jason throws a Lindemann against the wall, he gets impaled in a side object stuck to the wall. However, as Lindemann is laying against the wall before hitting it, just before Jason kills Trey, he sees Trey getting a can of beer. Beside the beer, there is another can, which changes position in every shot. I'm good, mate. I'm good. I'm very good. Just trying to get through this little tidbit. I mean, obviously, you guys want to talk to me and look at me. Freddy is shown knocking off the volumes of a pressure cylinder, which will cause to launch a rocket. Or a protected screw-on cap, otherwise for the scene. Anyway, we've got some bits and bobs here. Obviously, not exactly the most fascinating stuff in the world, unfortunately, but there we go. There we go. There we go. So yeah, we'll give it a couple of more minutes, and then we'll start the watch along. That's what we're here for, and obviously it is the first one of the channel. So I know we picked a very collective movie, which not everyone would want to watch. But honestly, you guys were a bit lame in putting out which film you wanted to watch. To be fair. And so next time, if I do ask for suggestions for movie watch-alongs, please be ready for it and make proper suggestions. Don't, oh, whatever, we don't really care. You know what I mean? It's you could have had any movie, and we went with this one. I'm looking forward to confusing Dave, confusing with the names as tomorrow. I'm going to try and do some homework. I am going to try and learn the Mexican team and learn the South Africa team. I'm going to try my best to just pick out the ones that I know. I am going to do some homework and go, okay, can I pronounce that? We'll see, eh? You know what? I don't even really know the Mexican team. We could do that now. Let's have a look at the teams. That'd be a fun little thing to do. We can do that. So let's go up to the top. Let's get all it is. Let's go to this. Oh, we'll just add new tab. So Mexico team. Let's have a look. Let's see if we the soccer team. Uh, so Javier Agu. There we go. We're starting already. Aguera. Is that how you say that? So I know Rangel. That's easy enough. Isacado. It's not looking good, is it? Alaves, Chavez, Montes, Reyes, Sanchez, Vasquez. We can do that. Luis Chavez, Brian Gutierrez, Gilberto Mora. Oh, well, I think we're going to be fine, you know. I think I'll muddle through the ones that I can't pronounce. We've got Raul Jimenez. He's going to be playing. That is for sure. Armando Gonzalez, Santiago Jimenez. Yeah, we'll be fine. We will be fine. Let's have a look at South Africa. Let's have a look at South Africa. What is their team? Wow. Is it even going to give me a list? No, probably not. So that's a waste of time. Oh, we've even got pictures for me. So Anthony Maboa, Bradley Cross. Why do these look like they're not going to be proper players? Is this actually the team? Or is this a club? Bafama. It's the chat on my. Oh, there we are. It's come back. You should know that Raul Jimenez he is back at Wolves after leaving Fulham. Dave already butchering them names. You know it was going to happen. It's fine. I don't care. We'll just have a laugh with it as usual. Anyway, Leeds, you can't even do a better job. You would butcher them too. And don't tell me that you wouldn't, because I know the fact that you would. Very slow tonight. Not a lot of people sticking around. Not lots of people putting their noses in. So it is what it is. I did expect a quieter stream today. To be fair, it's not wrestling. It's not football. So people generally just stay away from it. So it is what it is. The South African play in South Africa League. Not surprised people don't know them. Yeah, that's very true. I mean, it's long gone the days of Lucas Radebe when he played at Leeds United. You know what I mean? No, then I think it's a long gone since the South African national team were pretty much a part of the Premier League or La Liga and stuff like that. They tend to keep their talent home based these days. Robert, Hello, shout out to you, Mr. Irish Rebel, aka Outlaw Toy Hunts. How are you doing, my friend? Hopefully you're well. Hopefully everybody's well. So yeah, this is directed by Ronnie Yu. There was a big dispute actually. I mean, this all pretty much started at the end of Jason Goes to Hell. Jason Goes to Hell, famous scene right at the very head where Jason's mask gets dragged down into the dirt by Freddy Krueger. Yeah, this spat the online. Are they going to do Freddy versus Jason? Really, the only way that they could do this is that Paramount sold the rights to Jason Voorhees to New Line. They didn't sell the rights of Friday the 13th, the name. The particular name stays with Paramount. So they kept the rights to the name Friday the 13th, but just not of Jason Voorhees. And the reason why it got delayed so much is because neither property wanted their character to be the loser. They wanted Jason to look strong. Of course, New Line wanted Freddy to look strong, so that's why we got the conclusion that we got. Dave, I will not be watching the World Cup tomorrow because I am travelling back tomorrow. Okay, dude, that's completely fine. Dave, I am doing great, my friend. Good to hear. Irish Rebel, how are you? People saying hello to Irish Rebel. That's cool, cool, cool. But yeah, obviously, for me, this is kind of like a popcorn movie. It's not a definitive Freddy Krueger movie. It's certainly not a definitive Friday the 13th movie. I feel that we spend a little bit too long discovering the backstories of each character, especially Freddy Krueger's backstory, which if you're a Freddy head like me, you don't really need it explaining. And the fact that we spend about the first 10 minutes of this movie just going through, oh, why Freddy is Freddy and why Jason is doing what he's doing is kind of catching the casuals up on each franchise, and I don't think it's needed. We just needed to go straight in to battle. England game delayed due to weather conditions. Oh, we might actually catch the end of that if we start the watch along now. That could be fun. So I'm going to go and quickly pop in my DVD. If you've got it ready, tuned up, just get it ready. Don't press play yet because obviously I'm nowhere near ready to start yet. So, yeah, just get it ready. If you're playing along, if you're watching along with me, if you're not, don't panic. You don't necessarily need to. It'd be just good if you can. Or at least just remember the film. William Ency, shout out to you. I loved how Jason is portrayed. He is so Kane in my book. Kane, what, like Kane from the WWE? Or Kane? Well, Kane Hodder is the definitive Jason Voorhees for me. He's the one that's played it on multiple occasions. I'm totally gutted that Ken Kaisner took over as Jason, but what they wanted to do is, because Ken Hodder is a little bit smaller than Freddy Krueger, well, Robert Englund, they thought that he needed to be a huge guy, a tall guy, so that's why they swapped it out in the last minutes. But yes, it was always, the fans really were clambering on it being Robert Englund versus Kane Hodder. But we never got it, which is so annoying. Dave, how is Bailey after she won? She didn't just win AAA though, did she? She won with Catalina and Lola Vice. It's not like she just won. And who cares? Bailey's went and lost anyway, didn't she? So she was too busy cheerleading for Lyra Valkyria. Yeah, the method nature he kills. Yeah, the methical way that he kills people. The formula to a Friday the 13th movie is don't do drugs, don't do drink, don't go to a flipping cabin in the woods, for sure. Don't go to a flipping camp. Yeah, amazingly, all the characters in these movies are supposed to be around 15 years old, right? And there's not one what looks like they're 15. Camp Blood. So yeah, this is not my favourite of the Freddy Krueger franchise, if I'm being honest. But it's okay. It's not a bad little movie, to be fair. It's popcorn. It's Freddy Krueger popcorn. You just got to take it for what it is. I think it's the weaker of the Freddy Krueger franchise, and probably weaker of the Jason Voorhees franchise. To be honest, a lot of people put this as their number one, and I just don't get it. I don't get how they can put this as number one. Right, I'm just gonna pop in the disc. Maybe 2 seconds. Boom. Honestly, it would have been. I would have been Jason's first victim, as I have fucking 24/7. Nothing to do with the fact that you couldn't run away. I'm only kidding, mate. I'm kidding. But yeah, I bet you were a fucking beast when you was younger. So yeah, I've just got all the copyright shite on them. Dot for retail. This project's licensed for sale only. So we've got this warning, copyright prohibitor. Gosh, you love this with DVDs and stuff. This should not be watched by millions who are made money off by watching it. Technically, I am doing that, but you're not actually seeing what I am seeing. So, entertainment in a video. Dave, I will be watching OVW tomorrow because JCW is bad and it's 1,000. Okay, I don't know why you needed to explore that with me. I don't watch either, but it's fine. Oh, we've got actually, this is quite cool, actually, because I get to watch a trailer now to Underworld, which we will do a watch along for in the future. We're starting to get all the Underworld films on DVD. Cotty College, all girls college. Apparently, they have a summer adventure camp. They don't hire male counsellors. They might not hire male counsellors, but that doesn't stop males being in the vicinity, right? Hello, party time. JCW is the best. Which side are you gonna be on? Will choose? Underworld, the Lycans, or the vampires? Kate Beckinsale, Scott Speedman. And we've got the first one of them. We've got 3 of them movies. Apparently there's 5. Focus features. I know what this is. This is the remake of. Obviously, you're not watching what I'm watching because if you're not watching this on DVD, you will not know. But basically, I'm getting Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake, showing. Jessica Biel. Oh my gosh. Robert, nope. I was a saint. I spread the word of God. The word of God, and your lightning rod is your penis. What was everyone's favourite Freddy Krueger movie? Which is everyone's favourite Friday the 13th movie? Fire away. Which one are your favourites? Which one do you calamity? Do you like any of them? What's your favourite horror movie? So that's what we're going to talk about today. Horror movies, what you like. What's your favourite one? What's your favourite Freddy film? What's your favourite Freddy kill? What's your favourite Friday the 13th kill? Do you think that Michael Myers is better than both Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees? Triple A definitely way better than JC. Oh god, flipping it, mate. Age card, give it a rest. Give it a rest, god damn it. Yeah, I see. The first Nightmare on Elm Street and Scream 1. Yeah, Wes Craven did the best. But saying that, I like Freddy 3. Don't have me sway your decisions because it's what it is. One of my favourite horror movies is set like a WWE match. Yeah, it does. It does. That the final match between. Yeah, it does look like WWE, doesn't it? You know, when you think about how the final battle goes down in this movie, it's very. You see him doing drop kicks, knees to the face. It's just like he's gonna go for a body slam. There's the infamous mask. We are ready. So if you are watching along, then please say yes so we can start the film. Jeepers Creepers was cool, the first one. Yeah, Jeepers Creepers, right. I did like the first one. The problem is the monster at the end. When it turned in, yeah, I think it's the second one I can't stand. When it's the big flying monster thing. The first one has that level of intrigue that, oh, what's this guy doing? They found this guy what's burying bodies underground. That was quite intriguing. By the time you get to Jeepers Creepers 2, it's like, oh, it's boring as shit. This, what's crap. David, have you ever seen Ready to Rumble? Yes, I have seen that. It is cheesy. It is such a cheesy movie. I have seen it though. I do want it on DVD again, to be honest. Don't watch Freddy. Scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. That's the reason why I started. Oh, mate, I came obsessed. I was scared when I first did first Nightmare on Elm Street movie, and then I got obsessed with it. I wanted to watch more. I think I remember seeing it again a couple of years later, and I'm going to sit here and watch this. I'm not going to be scared this time, and I actually laughed, and then I need to watch all the films. First, Freddy Krueger is my favourite. Even when Freddy drowns Jason, he wakes up like the Undertaker. Can't watch, but I know every scene, so do it. See everybody else ready? Because we can press start. Let's just press start. Let's just get on. Let's get it on. So 1, 2, 3. Jason, Freddy versus Jason. Let's go. Place your bets. So this is a New Line Cinema production. So Robert Shea is at the helm. He is the executive producer. And we start off in the boiler room. We're going to catch up with Freddy Krueger. And he puts a dolly in the furnace. And then we've got a little girl who is fearing for her life, as he's sharpening his razor blades, his finger knives. The Springwood Slasher, that's what they call it. The other thing I hated about this is they gave him a lisp, and I don't know where it came from. It's like Wrestling Days has now got this lisp. Freddy Krueger in this movie has a lisp, and I'm like, I've watched all 5 or 6 Freddy Krueger movies leading up to this, and I never remember him having a lisp. But then all of a sudden in this film they fall by my blades. And it's like, what the flip has he got a lisp for? But we do get a proper backstory. We do see them burn him to death. Child killer set free. And we see the newspaper as Springwood. Dave, I will be watching Jeepers Creepers and Child's Play soon. I don't like Charles Play 3, and I've talked at great length about why I don't particularly like that movie. So we're getting a bit of a replay from all the other Nightmare on Elm Street movies. Part 2, Part 3, Part 1. Coming through, the Jesse's body in Part 2 was pretty sick. Joey's death, the pervert Joey getting killed by a wet dream. And welcome to prime time, bitch! Honestly, sometimes just like the replays are better. Man City have just made a 120 million bid for Elliot Anderson. That's interesting. And I found someone. Don't like the teeth of Freddy Krueger. Don't really remember him having teeth, like razors. Oh, we're getting titillation, folks. Good girl at the lakeside, and there is the fake boobies. So, more traditionally known with Friday the 13th movies than Freddy movies, the boobies. And she's just got Knacker Bear and she's running down. There is the lamp. It is going for it, and then it's still the next time we see it. Like the Bride of Chucky over any of the Chucky movies. You know what? I think I've only ever seen that one once, though, to be honest. I probably do need to check that out. I hate, the one Chucky movie I can't stand is Cedar Chucky. That is fucking garbage. I fucking hate that fucking transgender thing in it. I just can't stand it. It sucks. It's just not a very good film. Goblin, semi-truck, murdering people on the truck shop was a cool movie. Oh, that was Maximum Overdrive. That was based off a Stephen King movie. Yeah, that was Maximum Overdrive. That was sick. That I think it starred Emilio Estevez, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that was Maximum Overdrive. That was sick. It's where vehicles were taken over electronically or like spiritually. They was just killing people, so you couldn't go near a tractor or a truck without them running you over, which very scary stuff. So she's stuck aside of a tree. So we're stuck in a dream. This is how he gets to Jason. Not necessarily if this is a Freddy dream or a Jason dream, but there he's just killed. Here comes Pamela Voorhees. Kill for me, Jason. Yeah. Yeah, they're all changed. And obviously Freddy is dictating this. So that is not the real Pamela Voorhees, by the way. It's, the real actress could not portray Pamela Voorhees, so they've got this stand-in, which looks terrible. You must be sleeping, honey. Time has come to wake up and go to Helm Street. So Freddy's using Jason to set the scare factor, because obviously Springwood, they are covered up everything that Freddy has done so that people just don't talk about him. If you don't talk about him, he cannot appear. He doesn't have no power. So Freddy sends Jason to reawake the Freddy Krueger story, reignite it so that the kids will start dreaming again, so that he can start killing again. Stephen King, I think Tommy Knockers. My sister used to walk around with candles saying Tommy Knockers, Tommy Knockers. Knocking on the door, trying to scare me and my brother. Oh, I'll tell you what's fucking scary. The movie. Do not say Candyman. I think it's 5 times in a mirror. Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. Oh my gosh. So we've got that rock and roll start. We've got Elm Street. So like they said, this is not even set on the original Elm Street. This is a different location. This is not even filmed in America. So the Elm Street 1428 Elm is not the original one because, to be honest, the numbers are not on top of the door. They're at the side of the door in the original movie. So we've got Kelly Rowland. We've got the girls. They're playing Snog, Marry, Avoid, or Snog, Marry, Kill. Oh, honestly, though, the bugbear with this movie is the actresses, and the actors in this movie suck ass, and I want them all to die. I only smoke when I'm drinking, but you're always drinking. She stands at a mirror. Since Kelly Rowland should have stayed to just being in Destiny's Child for me. Stick to singing. You can't act for shit. So it's stormy weather. We know that Jason Voorhees is on his way, and there he is. He gets ash thrown at his face. Then Trey is here, the boyfriend, the dickhead boyfriend. Laurie's house. Laurie is the main protagonist. And they're hiding in a hallway. Do. Oh my god, the worst line in this film. I know as a young, but I really loved him. Honestly, if you've seen this film, Laurie's character was fucking one of the worst. One of the worst final girls in Freddy Lure. Garbage. So how is everyone? Because everyone's a bit quiet. Hello? Are we still here? Are we, what's going on? Talk about anything you want. You don't have to talk about this movie, you know, guys. I've given you plenty of stuff to talk about. Don't be quiet. Use the chat. The young lad is trying everything. Even talking about feng shui. He looks totally uncomfortable. I'm still here, buddy. Well, talk away then. Talk to me. Ask me whatever you want, Robert. Don't be quiet. Robert, what's your favourite scary movie? What movies do you remember? What is the one what used to scare you? Well, I'm working and listening. Oh yeah, it's just everyone else is really, really quiet. William, it's not. I know you're working. Is it everyone else is proper quiet? It's like what you're waiting for. Talk. So what the whole point of these watch-alongs are for is for people to have that conversation about movies. I know people want to talk about football. You can talk about football if you want to. You can talk about wrestling if you want to. Just talk. I'm not going to just talk myself or talk on my own behalf. That is not how this works. We've got a door open. Setting up the scene. This guy is trying to hit on the main lass who's just not interested. He's just having a hard time. He's just realised the back door is open. That's not cool. So somebody's coming into this house. Oh, it's slammed. I'm getting ready to go to my hunting, and my favourite movie it scared me was Michael Myers. So Halloween. Then, interesting fact about Halloween is that it's the only horror film where you think about it, it has no blood in it. There's actually no blood shown. How insane is that? When you think of how many deaths and that are in that movie, there's literally no blood at all seen. That's scary shit, isn't it? So Trey's just got lucky. He's just banged the girl in the bedroom, and now he's asking her to get a shower because she stinks of sex. And so off she goes into the bathroom. Oh, this is a very fascinating death scene. Well, it's probably the best one in this show, to be honest. So we join in here in the shower. Of course we do. And there's her boobies. More boobies. We're not complaining. Welcome to Dave in Real Life movie Boobies. So Trey's having a drink, and then there's Jason. Stabs him straight in the back, and we see his body parts. I think it's his heart going straight through the bed. So he's literally dead, right? He is dead. It's shaking the beer can, and then squished in half. Legs right up to his face. And now here's your girl, what's coming out of the shower. And then she slips on blood. Imagine just having a shower and that is what you slip on. And there is that horrifying shot of him being squished. And they all come running out of the house screaming. Because you do. She's still in a towel. And there's a police officer. Do you need some assistance? And the girl comes running up with blood on her hands. What do you fucking think? So it's a Nightmare on Elm Street movie, Dave. The one movie that gives me the creeps. Hate-legged freaks. Oh my gosh. David. Thingy's in that as well, isn't he? I'm trying to think of his flipping name. David Arquette. That's it. Of course, Stephen was watching Tanya Tate movie. Tanya Tate movie, of course. That's not a scary movie, though, is it, Stephen? Well, she's scary, of course, but that's a porno that you was watching. Well, we'll never do a Tanya Tate watch along, I can tell you that for straight. Dave, do it. Do a porno watch along. It'll be funny. So Laurie's just kind of overheard Freddy Krueger's name. So this copper's only just moved here. So she's there, Laurie. Perfect makeup. Doesn't look like she's had that much of a traumatic time, to be fair, because perfect makeup. And now we go into dreams. We go into dream state. You can always tell because there was loads of people in there. Now there's no one in there. Flickering lights, the posters suddenly stop from moving. Not seeing Punk in a while. He's on holiday. He's taking a break. I mean, this fucking stupid rumor online that him and AJ Lee have quit, that they have left WWE. AJ Lee has decided that she's just having a long time off, and so is CM Punk. CM Punk has been the head of the company for most of last year. He's just having a needed break, having some family time. So yeah, that's where he is. People have made this story up that he's been released, he's been this, he's left the company. He hasn't. He's done nothing. He's just on a holiday. People just need to calm down on the CM Punk stuff. Leads, of course, Stephen is watching Tanya Tate is everlasting lovey-dovey. Mate, she's sucking more than lovey-dovey. That's why he's watching. Girl's eyes have been torn out. I don't believe them rumours, Dave. It's probably come from Dave Meltzer. Yeah, this is just all over social media. It's a load of bollocks. Every wrestling outlet's just put it to bed, basically saying, look, he's on flipping holiday. What you talking about? Don't talk utter wetness. So she comes out, and the door changes red. We're gonna get our first jump scare of this new movie. Get ready for it. You've got the kids and the jump rope and the 1, 2, 3 song. We've got gravestones in the yard of 1428 Elm Street. Here comes the jump scare. Freddy. Oh, did you get it? The problem with this is it mixed too much of practical effects and make CGI. The CGI is really noticeable. So I've got the young guy now, the guy that was trying to hit on Laurie. He's on the porch, he's having a couple of beers, he's got his dad chopping in his ear. Dad, why don't you give me some fucking space? That Scotland can win their first game in the World Cup. You know what? There is Haiti. Haiti is in their group. Yes, they are going to struggle against Brazil. But there's Haiti in there, so you've got a chance. You can beat Haiti. There's at least one game you can win. You can't believe everything you see here on social media. Yeah, yeah. I'm a great YouTuber. I mean, you can't believe that for 1 second. Ryan Neeson, shout out to you. Dave, I'm looking forward to the World Cup tomorrow. Yes, we are starting at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Remember, sweepstake. So if you want to be a part of the sweepstake, then make sure that you're here at 6, because we will be doing the sweepstake draw for the World Cup. So, yeah, there's an opportunity to get more than one team. Of course, there's 48 teams. I don't think we'll have 48 people in the chat tomorrow. But if today's anything to go by. But yeah, honestly, so anybody who wants to play in the wheat sweepstakes, make sure that you're there live tomorrow. If you can't be live, let me know, and I'll still draw you your teams. Members will have their teams drawn automatically. USA are beating everyone NBA style. 62 plus average American team score. What, they're playing? Flipping billiards. They certainly ain't playing soccer there, mate. The flipping USA are not winning. They've got Australia in their group. In fact, I've got the World Cup groups here actually, so I can tell you who's playing who. This is what we do, YouTube. So, right, Group A is Mexico, South Africa. You've got South Korea in that group with Czech Republic, or Czechnia. In Group B, you've got Canada, Bosnia, Qatar, and Switzerland. You know what? I'm going to run through my predictions while we're here. Obviously, we're not really paying that much attention to the movie. But so, Mexico. I've got Mexico topping their group. And I'm going to go Czech Republic. I'm going to go Czech. So, I've got Mexico and Czech Republic going through. Group B, I'm going for Switzerland and Bosnia to go through. No disrespect to Qatar and Canada, but they suck. They're not winning. Group C, I feel sorry for Scotland here. Morocco and Brazil are the two teams that are going to go through from that group. Haiti and Scotland are not going to qualify. There is a chance for third place playoff. So the teams what finish in third place can still technically get to the second round. So I think Scotland will be looking to try and at least get that spot. That's the only way that magically they will get to the second phase. What's the channel in the World Cup game on tomorrow? I think it's on ITV, I'm not sure, to be honest. I think it's ITV, I will check. Aussies are better than everything than we are. The Special Forces are insane, straight badasses. Haiti have not qualified for the World Cup since 1974. Well, they're in the World Cup this time round. So we go to Group D: United States, Paraguay, Australia, Turkey. You know what? I don't even have Australia and qualifying from that group. Turkey and Paraguay are my picks out of that group. Maybe Australia or United States can get through the back door, which would be for the first time. Got Germany. I don't know how you say this other country's name, Corsica or something. Is that how you say that? I have no idea. ITV1 tomorrow, says Leeds. Okay, cool. We will be live for that tomorrow. Ivory Coast and Ecuador. You know what? That's a group of death for me because Ivory Coast and Ecuador is going to be tight between them two. I mean, Germany are going to top the group for sure. Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia. Another tight group because Japan could cause quite a bit of a stir in that group, to be fair. So I've still got Netherlands and Sweden going through. Belgium, Egypt, Iran, New Zealand. I've got Belgium and Egypt getting through that group. And then we've got Spain, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, Uruguay. I've got Spain and Uruguay from that one. A hot wife came in, bought me leather hot pants in my size. Not happening. If she's bought you leather hot pants, we need that video. I need to see. We need to see France, Senegal, Iraq, and Norway. You know what? That's an interesting group. That is very interesting. Haaland find his World Cup form. I don't think so because I'm going France and Senegal to win because Norway suck other than Haaland, to be quite honest with you. Argentina, no, Algeria, Austria, and Jordan. No, Argentina easy. And I'm struggling to pick who I would go second place there, to be fair. Maybe Austria. Germany will finish bottom and Corsica will finish above them. Only joking. Portugal, Congo, Batisban. Well, Portugal and Colombia are the teams I would pick out of that group to go through, to be honest. And then England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama. I've got England, and you know what? I'm going to go shockingly. I'm going to go Ghana. I think Ghana might finish second in that group. I think England will finish first. Ghana will finish second. Croatia might get through the back door. So yeah, it's a fascinating start. I don't really like the fact that we have got teams what can finish third place and then get into the next round. I'm not overly keen on that, but it is what it is. I think there's about 6 places available for third place. So, Scotland could still technically get to the second phase, even though they probably won't deserve it. I can swallow a dagger, Robert, not a sword. I would look classic in a drunk. I took a class while drunk in Florida. I am not Tanya Tate, but I'm mean. England to finish bottom of the World Cup. They're just not going to get past a tough team. Leeds, don't be silly, William. Only joking, England are going to win the group. Somebody in the school hall. There's Angelista, just in the background there. She's from Lost. I think it's Angelista Lily. Yeah, is it how you say it? Angelica Lily, something like that. Anyway, she's a girl from Lost. She was a girl what played Wasp in Ant-Man and Wasp. It's me, cause yeah. No, that doesn't help. Ryan Neeson. That does not help. That's still written. So you're saying it's pronounced. How how are you saying that? I cannot hear you. How can you pronounce? It's still written the exact same way. Cor cor chorus. Yeah. I'll probably ask Google. You've just written it. That's not going to help me pronounce it. What does it sound like? That's how you pronounce it. Dave, it sounds like this. Corsico. Well, we'll go with Corsica, but for a SEO because you've got that icon thing at the bottom which changes it. Lost, the original story to the movie Cocaine Bear. Cocaine Polar Bears. So Angelista Lilly is in the background there in the green top. This is a cameo before she did Lost. Then we have the kids coming singing 1, 2, 3, Freddy coming for you. So basically, this town has tried to keep Freddy Krueger away. This kid, within a second, has now started the Dream Factory. It's like, you know that Freddy Krueger killed loads of kids in the 10-year period. Okay, now we're all going to have nightmares. A long lost boyfriend has returned. He was locked in Western Hills, which is the psycho home. They sent the kids what couldn't deal with their nightmares. Western Hills was used in Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3 and 4 and 5. Well, mainly 4. The 5, no, it was 5, wasn't it? Where it went a little bit gothic. So she's in. Laurie passed out. We're getting Freddy again. And then got Kelly Rowland. He's looking at plastic surgery because that's what you do. Right. Sorry, the nurse can't help you. She is just not very helpful. This nurse. Oh, we've got some boobies. And then a very graphic pictures starting to appear in the magazine. And then Freddy, got your nose, pulls the nose off her face. But you know what? Normally that would be her nose off. Because he's not powerful yet. He can't quite. There was a patch in pitch there was a pitch inspection in Orlando, Florida. Yes, the England game has been delayed for a short while because of the weather conditions. Apparently, there is a protocol for the World Cup that I think the game is delayed by around about 15 minutes in between thunderstorms. So if there's any lightning, it has to be around about 15 minutes or over between the lightning striking once to it striking again. So I think it strikes, then there's a 15-minute delay, and there's no thunder strike after. They can go again. It's very weird. It's going to be a very disrupted World Cup, apparently, which I feel like this could be. It's got potential to be one of the worst World Cups in history, to be honest. You can't do this. You're not allowed to cover up your mouth because they don't want people to see you mouthing stuff. It's going to be 3 5 second free kicks, free throw-ins and corners, so things are going to be sped up. There's going to be no dilly-dallying at throw-ins and corners. It'll be get first person to get to the ball will take the corner. Be nobody coming from the other side of the pitch to come and take a throw in. No, it's going to be a very fast paced, but it's going to be very messy for the group stages. It'll probably settle down by the time we get to the knockout phase, but I expect a lot of things to be all over the place. Claire Balding starts for England. Well, she does everything flipping else. She does everything flipping else, so why not Claire Balding? Haha, speed rounds. Yeah, it's mate, it's. I'm not sure it works for football. We'll have to wait and see. It could get a little bit messy. So these two kids have broken from Western Hills. They're causing panic and the nightmare to start, and now they're trying to save Laurie. I mean, these guys have been taking Hypnosil, which was introduced to us in Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3. It was a way of controlling your dreams, a drug what help you control your dream state. The one of them lost his brother, and this was his van. We're going to the rave. See, Cynthia's favourite scene of this movie, the rave. So, teenagers are dying. Let's go and have a rave in a cornfield. Just randomly. Honestly, this will be a sneak peek at football being Americanised. I hope it goes well, but I hope we get hooligans back. Hooligans will never die. There's hooliganism, and it's usually the Germans, the Russians, and all of that crap. It's not even the English. The English get provoked, and we retaliate, and then we get all the bad press. We don't start the fights, but we normally just finish them. No, there's still hooligans, mate. There'll always be hooligans. There will still be stories. So Lindeman's trying his best to cop off with Laurie. So Kia getting Lindemann just shows Kia off. Gives her a good comeback and then walks away. Needs a flabbergasted. And realistically, them two have a little bit of a fling by the end of this film, kind of technically. So we've got Free Bird, which is basically this movie's rip off of Jay from Jay and Silent Bob, even to the point where they even. Oh, 10 UK time for the England game now, is it? This movie's going to be over by 10 o'clock. Yay, I get to watch the England game. Don't know if we're sticking around for the England game, so don't get your hopes up. But at least I will be able to watch the England game. So that's cool. So yeah, obviously this is a smaller channel to the Dave in Real Life Wrestling channel. So yeah, I'm trying to build up the reputation of this channel. So if you are new and you're finding me for the first time here, then please subscribe. Because very much needed the support on this channel as much as possible. That's why we are live tonight, not doing a wrestling thing. Obviously, NXT, the major talking point from last night's NXT was Zarya becoming the new North American champion. Very good show last night. Really enjoyed NXT. Thank you for everyone that joined me for that watch along. Very much appreciated. And of course, big watch along tomorrow. Biggest one. Hopefully, Mexico versus South Africa. Watching me stumble through the names of the footballers. Always fun. Plus the sweepstake draw, so not be missed. If you want to take part in the sweepstake, there is a chance to be a mod. In fact, actually, let's sort that out now. I need to make someone a mod tonight. Because we have got no moderations on the channel right now. Oh. Alright, so Cynthia's just sent me a message. Okay, that's super cool. There we go. She called me Uncle Dave. Oh my gosh. What was I looking for now? Oh, I was going to go on here, wasn't I? Just hold up a second. Let's go on to my other channel. Type in real life wrestling. So she's going into an abandoned, like, station thing. Right, where are you, Robert? Hello, shout out to you. Okay, where is the activity? Why can I not do what I need to do? Why is it doing that to me? I know why it's doing that to me. Because I need to not be on that channel. Doofus. Doofus. Turn your videos should have me alive. There we go. I'll be able to sort it out now. Because I want to make someone a mod. Right then, it's been long overdue, but I want to give a massive shout out to a personal friend of mine. He's not a mod on my other channel, but I want to make him a mod on this channel. So, out of due respect, he's going to be the first mod on this channel. So, congratulations to Robert. Robert, congratulations to you, my friend. You are now a moderator on the Dave in Real Life movie channel. It's been long overdue, my friend. So shout outs to you, buddy. So there you go. We've got a new moderator on the Dave in Real Life movie channel. I think it's long overdue. Don't no disrespect to everybody else, but it's everyone else is like a mod on my other channel. Robert has yet to get that honour, so the honour is all yours, Robert. So Robert is now an official mod on the channel. The next mod will be through the World Cup. There might be another mod added later on once they show up into the chat, but for now it's just going to be Robert. So congratulations, dude. So Freddy has got his victim. He's looking to get his first kill. She's locked herself in a locker. Freddy is about to pounce. She's hiding. Is Freddy strong enough to take his first victim? Rips over the locker, but he goes in to kill her, and oh no, whoa, somebody's killed her already. Somebody's got to her first, and it's while she was getting raped by flipping glow stick guy, who's just been tossed out to the pastures. And Freddy's first kill has been taken away from him from Jason. She was mine. So the first Freddy kill doesn't happen, and now we've got the stoners. Cynthia's favourite scene, the stoners. This Everclear's kicking my ass. Hey, Jeffro. So we can see the dancers there, right in the, not even in the far distance. But yet, when we cut to him doing the firewalk, he's like a miles away. Okay, Jeffro. Why don't you find yourself a pig to... And he just twists his head round. Throws the Everclear at Jason, and he's now on flames. Motherfucker burn. Lifts out his machete. And we watch the fat guy run for his life. So here, do you see that they've just made it out that there's more grass there than what there was before? There was literally not that far away from the dancers, so it's very weird. Obviously, yeah, look there. They were clearly near the dancers, but when we do this wide shot, it's they're miles away. We see him running through, and there goes the machete straight through him. Great shot. And now everyone starts to panic as this guy with flames comes walking through the cornfield. And then we get a series of special effects as people getting slashed open. And there's the beer. What swills off all the... Would that actually happen? Would beer actually stop a fire, or would it ignite it even more? Question in the chat. But everyone is now starting to get beaten. They've just realised that the girl, their friend, has been killed. But Jason's just going around, just slicing and dicing, so all the special effects are just... So people are talking about Freddy Krueger, but that's not the guy in my dream, that's somebody else. Who's that guy? So Lindemann is now... Fuck the police, he's now got a voice. We're back on Elm. Dropping off Tia. To feel like this is they'd be more dramatic than what they are. Well, Robert's not buying back in the chat since he's been made mod. What's going off, Rob? Come on, Rob. I wanted to see you with your nice little spanner at the side of your name. Come on. There he is. I didn't know what was going on. I just come back here and picking up a coffee. Robert, congratulations, sir. You are officially a moderator on the Dave in Real Life movie channel. Round of applause to you, Irish Rebel, Robert. Shout outs to you, mate. But it will be only this channel what you're on. This thing, it will not be the other one. If you use your other one, it'll just remain normal. It'll be just this one, the Robert Leggins one. But shout out to you, dude. Legend. I didn't make you mod on the other channel. But you're now officially a mod on this channel, the first one on this channel, so congratulations to you. See, I like to honour my peeps. You've been around long enough. So we're getting a replay of what happened to Laurie's mum. Dad seemed to be a little bit irate at the kid. Considering the fact the kid did nothing wrong. And just saw him supposedly killing his wife. No, you're welcome, Robert. You're more than welcome. I know you'll do a good job. So, Robert, what I need you to do is watch out for people spamming and people attacking me. No racism, definitely no sexism. We will allow Stephen because it's Stephen. Flipping harmless. But you know what to look out for, dude. But hopefully that's made your day, Robert. Hopefully that's made your day. I was thinking about it as soon as I went live. I thought, who can I have as a mod? I was just going to leave it to the World Cup winner, but then you realise that that's going to be like a month, 2 months. I'm going to have some big streams coming up on this channel, so I need some mods. And obviously, I know I've got mods over on my other channel, but I want different people on this channel just as much as I want the other ones. Hopefully Leeds understands that, and hopefully everyone else understands that. Don't want to sleep, Dad. I just want to know why you were lying to me. Dave, I look out for you, my friend, like you look out for me. Cool. So Laurie, she ditches the house. She's run through the window. Dad is trying to protect his daughter. Best he knows how. She's running away. Honestly, her acting sucks. So she's walking through the rain, and she's going to come across her boyfriend again. Just apparently hiding behind a bush, because that's what you do. When it's raining, I hide behind bushes all the time. When it's raining, you just never know when you need to scare someone. So they've discovered that there's this Freddy Krueger guy, that there is a cover up, that the police are trying to protect people from Freddy, and for the last 10 years they've been doing a flipping good job of it. So there you go. He's looking at his older brother, remembering him. And of course, Freddy is going to use that. And there is the bathroom of the family home, and it's getting used. There's nobody else there but this kid. So why is the bathroom being used? It's amazing how he's got access to this house, considering the fact that it wasn't long ago that he was in Western Hills facility. There's nobody in the bathroom. So what the hell is going off? Freddy is attacking. Let's find awake aid. Not quite hypnosil. And there is Freddy in reflection. He's dropped the drug down. Oh, that's a great shot of it going down the basin. And then who's in the bathtub? It is his brother who committed suicide. So it's the kid from the Christmas Story, the ginger kid from the Christmas Story. This movie sucks, but I still love it. Amigo Loco, shout out to you, dude. Yeah, it's a popcorn movie. It's not the strongest one of the Freddy Krueger or the Friday the 13th franchise, but do you know what? For what it is, it's not that bad. It's a popcorn film. I've got my flaws with it. I think some of the acting in it's absolutely fucking terrible. But whenever you're going to get Freddy versus Jason, it's an iconic concept. I think it's done badly, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm totally on board. This is not my favourite Freddy Krueger movie, but by any short of an imagination. Obviously, you've got part 3 and part 1, which are literally the best. But shout outs to you, amigo Loco. Shout out to you, dude. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. Please consider subscribing to the channel. We're going to be doing a lot more movie watch-alongs in the future. We're concentrating on the World Cup as well, football. I don't know if you're interested in the soccer World Cup, which starts tomorrow. If you are, this is definitely the channel for you. We will be live tomorrow for the opening. So, Laurie, this is Freddy Krueger's first victim and only victim of this movie. No, that slash marks on his face. Inline joke. Freddy's back and it's on his back. He's back. So the coppers are having a nightmare because they're trying to keep people from remembering Freddy. But now they're dealing with this Jason guy, this hockey mask wearing serial killer. We don't say his name out loud. We stopped him before. Yeah, by just cutting him off completely. He kept Jason for his Crystal Lake killer, so that's how they've tied it. Okay, very vicious with that cigar. So it looks like we've got a curfew in Springwood. We've got the kids in a basement. So they're strategizing or just trying to figure out who the main threat is. Is it Freddy or is it Jason? You've got two people going around killing people now. So Freebird saying, "What kind of pussy comes after you in your dreams?" You'll find out soon. Copper has just shown up. How did he know that they were at this location? Just randomly. Ah, there. The van outside wasn't exactly subtle. So he's letting them know about Jason Voorhees and the Crystal Lake killings. I always thought though the story of Jason was always a little bit of a I don't know, because it was like a special needs kid what got drowned because the counsellors were having sex and not paying attention. Always stuck to me as a bit of a weak point in the storyline, to be honest. Anyone in the chat watch Sleepaway Camp? Let me know if you've ever watched Sleepaway Camp. If you have, what do you think of that movie? Because that movie is batshit insane. William, welcome back, sir. Congratulations, Robert. They're ignoring her because she's dreaming. For it, so. This. No, never heard of that movie before. You need to know what Sleepaway Camp is. You need to watch Sleepaway Camp. You need to find it. I do think it was aired on YouTube not so long ago, so I don't know if it's still free on YouTube, but if you ever get a chance to watch Sleepaway Camp, you've got to watch the first one, right? It is just insane. It's got a weird ending. That's all I'm going to say, but it is insane. Here's Freddy, he's got Laurie. Your eyes say yes, but your eyes say no, no. She pulls his earlobe. It's got Freddy's ear. Freddy not being Freddy is wasting way too much time. He should have killed her, but she's got his ear. And they turn into maggots. So already into this movie, we established that we can pull out bits of Freddy into the real world. But then in law, they never turned into maggots. His hat never turned into a maggot in Nightmare on Elm Street 1. At Western, me and Mark never had dreams. Yes, because they kept him under dream suppressants. That is Hypnosil. The drug from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3. Cynthia, you just missed the rave. You've missed the rave part of the... Shout out to you. Hey, Jeffro, you been shagging the pig? Sorry, LA, I never got the notification. It's the new channel. It's the new channel. If you haven't hit the notification bell, you won't. It's because we're brand spanking new, mate. It's the new one. It's not the Dave in Real Life Wrestling channel. It's, oh, you know what I haven't done? And I've just noticed I've got the flipping wrong logo up. That's bad. Let me sort that out now. Oh, that is a mistake. Anyway, I'll sort that out while we're busy. Oops. You know what? Debuting the new channel. I've got my old logo up. That's a flipping it. Just noticed. David's. Save image. Let's get that saved. Do. But, yeah, do. I didn't even notice. Old image up. Oh, that's terrible. That's not the one. There's the other one. Go to downloads. There we go. Boom, there you go. The logo. Oh, you know what? Nobody even noticed either. And I didn't even notice. That is terrible. Congratulations, my friend. You deserve it. So Freebird is having a bit of a smoke, and here comes a worm. I don't know why this is a caterpillar thing. A Freddy Krueger caterpillar. What? I don't even know what the creators of this film thought this would be a good idea. It's a Freddy caterpillar, and he's got a bong. Doing great. Lead my love. Alright, it's a brand new channel. Let's not have that crap. We could cut that out. That's awesome, Dylan. Glad to hear that. Cynthia's Serenity's she's cheated, by the way. She cheated. Doing that on the iPad, that's cheating. But very creative, very good. No, fair enough, fair play to her. It still looked good. She did a good job with the turtle. Next one is no. Let's get her to do a transformer. No, we're not. No. So it's got the Freebird's got the Hypnosil bottles, and Freddy has now infiltrated him with the giant caterpillar. He's going to get rid of all the Hypnosil. So he's dropping all the Hypnosil into the base, into the sink. Here's Jason attacking everyone. Who's electrocuted the copper. That's bye-bye to the copper. The copper who was in Scary Movie. I told her to draw it. Yeah, she cheated. It's still awesome. Credit to her, but you just let her know that I said that she cheated. She still owes me a drawn turtle. Yeah. Uncle Dave says she still owes me a drawn turtle. I'm only kidding. Freebird is got some like sleep depressant. It's gonna stab Jason with this. Oh, there's a copper gets thrown through the window. Here comes Jason. And there's all the people on the. So there's Freebird, who is Freddy. I will tell her. Trey o'clock. Leave it to me, bitch. So here comes Jason. He's got the syringes. Come to Freddy. These are my children, Jason. Stabs him. But Jason chops Freebird in half. That is sick. Chops Freebird in half. Oh my gosh. He had to split. Freebird had to split. And Jason is down. And then we get the scary look of Laurie. Her acting sucks. The person what played Laurie. No wonder that she didn't really make it in the acting career. Let's put it that way. The guy what played Lindemann does go on to have a fairly successful career. I don't know if you've seen Fanboys, the Star Wars thing where they go take the kid to Lucas's Skywalker Ranch to watch episode 1. Dave, I love the bath scene. The bath scene? Oh, what, with the ginger guy? We are in Jason's dream, Freddy's playground. It's where business starts to pick up, y'all. We're getting a bit pinball. We're going Tommy school. Oh, Freddy's arms gets chopped off. And his other arm gets chopped off. Jason, and then Freddy does. To Jason. I do love that scene. It is weird that when I look back at the old movies that came out out in the 90s, they are two S have never seen. When Freddy comes through the water. Obviously killing Jason, trying to kill Jason in the dream world. Jason just keeps on coming, because you cannot kill Jason. Oh, scared. And then we've got Pinball Wizard. I'm not so keen on this bit, to be honest. I didn't really like the pinball bit. Tilt. So until he realises the weakness of Jason with the water, that things start to change. That laugh of Freddy's. What was asking everybody earlier, Cynthia, is what is their favourite Freddy Krueger movie, which is their favourite Jason Voorhees movie, what is the best kill out of all the franchises. I do like the scene where Freddy vs Jason, Freddy has a flashback. Oh, that where he goes back to the camp and he's shagging the woman. She goes, she's a bit limp. She's a dead shag. There's the water. We've got the water in between. Yeah, a lot of people hated this, especially the Voorhees camp. Why is Jason scared of water? Yeah, a lot of people couldn't quite get their heads around this, saying, why is Jason scared of water? So we're seeing this inner turmoil in Jason in the back of the van. So home field advantage for Jason. That's why they're taking him back to Camp Crystal Lake. But Jason's having a hard time with the green water. Freddy has seemed to have found what Jason's weakness is. God, sorry about the yawning. I love the one where Freddy kills Johnny Depp through the mattress. That's Nightmare on Elm Street one. It's just weird, right, how they use Johnny Depp throughout this series. Because Nightmare on Elm Street one, he plays plays Glenn. He plays Glenn, who gets pulled through the bed and dies. Freddy's Dead comes along. You've got Johnny Depp. He's on board to do something with that movie as a cameo. They don't play him as Glenn. They play him as Johnny Depp. And it's a drugs. This is your brain on drugs. So it's weird how they didn't do Glenn and they did that CGI stuff now. We're in the swamp land with Jason. We're seeing his. I believe this is kind of like his limbo. Jason's limbo with all the dead bodies. He's dragging a dead body now. There's lots of decapitated heads. If Jason was so scared of water, why does he stalk people at Lake? Yeah, Crystal Lake. Yeah, exactly. He actually spends most of the franchise underwater trapped. So yeah, it is incredibly bad how they thought that water was the catalyst to killing Jason. The one where Jason kills the guy in the wheelchair. I think that's part three or part four, where he goes down the steps. So iconic, the steps, and it's got the machete stuck in his head. Ugh. Yeah, I loved that one, Dave, the one where he played Glenn. That was when Johnny Depp first made his appearance, yes. And amazingly enough, we've got the Camp Crystal Lake flashback. And we're going to get some more boobies. She's a dead fuck. So we're seeing Jason being attacked by the other kids. God, the kids were so mean to the deformed Jason. They put a bag over his head. And then they take him onto the pier. The counsellors are not doing anything. They're just, one of them's just having sex casually. On the balcony of all things, in front of everybody. And of course, she turns into Freddy. And there's the boobage. She's dead on her feet. It's not my fault. This bitch is dead on her feet. Yeah, so my favourite Friday the 13th movie, and this will probably shock you, it's not the first one. I like Jason Lives. I prefer that one. It's the least gory one. It's the least. It's the one with the less, but it's got no boobage in it, so that's a bit weird for me. But it's actually one of the best stories. I just like that one for some reason, and yeah, obviously. So Jason, there's Freddy. He's got Jason. He's gonna put him underwater. Laurie's in the dream, and then we can see water coming out of Jason's mask. He is. It's so funny when Freddy got buried in the boiler room. But in his dreams, he chases girls through them. Yeah, got burnt in the boiler room. Yeah. It's weird how he's based it in this random boiler room in some of these series, and then they claimed that he was the caretaker at their high school, but he wasn't. He was burned in a random boiler in a warehouse. So it's fun. It's rap. So this warped dream from Freddy, it's funny, but it also gets out. Can't wait for him to wake up. So yeah, Lindemann can't give mouth to mouth because he has asthma. So it is Tia what has to give Jason mouth to mouth. Go for it, girl. But Jason wakes up out of the dream and sends them crashing. And there goes Jason. He goes flying. He's free of his ropes now. But Freddy realizes that Laurie is the one left, and we get mega evil Freddy. This makeup is sick. He looks very demonized. And then she wakes up. She grabs hold of Freddy. And they end up at Elm Street.
Reminds me of Mankind always doing promos in the boiler room. Yeah. Mrs. Foley's baby boy. Yeah, it's got connections to WWE, hasn't it, really, when you think about it? All horror films have connection to wrestling in some kind of way, or wrestling has connection to horror. Bray Wyatt basing most of his characters on horror characters, mainly like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, of course, Cape Fear. Always go hand in hand, doesn't it? Horror films and wrestling, in a way. We are getting to tonight's main event. We are drawing closer to Freddy versus Jason. We've been building up this entire night for this main event. We're just getting the tragic backstory now of Laurie's mother being attacked by Freddy. I love that line by Freddy. Favorite Freddy line in all the movies is "Welcome to Prime Time, bitch." Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, absolutely sick movie. My favourite of all time of the Freddy movies. I like Nightmare on Elm Street 1, of course, everyone does. It's the first one that ever scared me. But the one that I can return to and watch is Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Love that film. Welcome to primetime, bitch. What's up, Joey? Feeling a bit tongue-tied? I was so excited when they finally put these guys together. The legendary classic Fire versus Water, the battle of the two evils. Yeah, it just took way too long to actually get to the finale. I think the acting from the actresses and that in this film was sucked ass. And it just literally just took flipping forever just to get to the good stuff, which is them two kicking the shit out of each other. Ryan says, I just killed your CEX. I've just liked your CEX Leeds movie hunt and the DVD haul video and your movie collection videos. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you for going and watching them. Very much appreciated, dude. Yes, we're doing all movies and football on this channel from now on, keeping the wrestling to the wrestling channel. So that's the aim. That's because WWE have timed the culture timed with culture of the day. I'm not sure how it would work today with cancel culture still lingering. Yeah, it's a bit hard. The woke nation existing is why WWE is getting so canned with critic after critique. We do live in this woke generation now where you've offended me. I don't like this. I find this offensive. we can't live in that proper world anymore. So Ryan, I'm glad you've enjoyed the videos. Yes, there was no haul video this week. I haven't been out shopping. Might be out tomorrow. Don't know if I'll be picking out up, but you'll have to wait and see. Obviously, we're doing the live streams on the movie channel this week. Just to kickstart this channel off with fire. Hopefully, that's helping and getting people to obviously come by and hit that subscribe button and all that good stuff. Hopefully, this is the push the channel needs. Hopefully, we can get to 100 soon. That's always the aim of just keep this channel growing. Getting this monetized would be insane. Right, if this channel got monetized, that would be absolutely awesome. To be unrealistic, but very awesome at the same time. You've got to have these dreams, guys. Oh, Lindeman's dead. Took one too many blows. We can see the blood. What's just like dripping from the side. Oh, it's trickling out of him. So we've got another victim. The war between Jason and Freddy has now started in the real world. And there's Freddy. And Kelly Rowland going after Freddy. makes the wrong choice. Should have gone after them and left her to the dark meat. What kind of faggot? I'm not quoting the movie, by the way. Runs around with a sweater. You know, you're not even scary. She's attacking him over the butter knives. Dave, I'm enjoying this movie, my friend. Glad you are. I'm glad that people are enjoying this. It's a bit slower at the beginning. People have started to show up, which is really cool. Always hard to do movie watch-alongs because you never know who's actually watching along. That's why I try and leave it down to you guys to make suggestions. Fun fact, 2010 World Cup, Mexico was in the same group as South Africa. 2026, they are in the same group. Interesting. Who actually kick-started that World Cup? Well, because that was in South Africa, wasn't it, 2010? So it was South Africa. Was it South Africa? Who was the opening game of that World Cup? That's interesting. I don't know. I'll leave that for you to fact check, Leeds. So the showdown is finally started. We had a little bit in the barn, but now it started now. We are fully on, and Freddy's realised he's got some canisters. Mend the torpedoes. I don't understand the lisp. I hate the lisp. Why has Freddy got a lisp? Mend the torpedoes. And he fires one at Jason. Jason gets thrown into just like a scrapyard. It's just a random scrapyard thing. And then why does Freddy become quite lackadaisy? Oi, arsehole. And he drops all the spears down into Jason, who gets impaled by these metal rods. And then he throws down this like thing, looks like a pendulum, which just goes around hitting Jason. Now you can see the blood splurting out of Jason. And then Freddy's got this like big wagon full of sand, and he's going to try and push it down the ramp. And then obviously Freddy starts having problems. And then he gets caught, gets knocked off, and then gets trapped on the pendulum. What the hell? Freddy's not thick. Why are they making him out to be the cartoon character in this? It's the time, Dave. Most of us work and our responsibilities, and we can't just cash out all day. I'm a lazy bastard, so I can't. Oh yeah, I mean I totally understand that. That is during the daytime in USA. Doing this kind of watch along late at night would be difficult. I totally understand that, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, these kind of streams benefit for me and the UK crowd. Yeah, it doesn't quite work for the US audience. I do understand that totally. But I do the wrestling for you guys, though. Let's be honest. It does work either way. It was the USA UK, and we won the full-time 96-minute. Lead, my favourite line from Freddy is "Don't dream and drive. Don't dream and drive." I've got a need for speed. It was Mexico versus South Africa, the first game of 2020. Oh, was it exactly the same? All right, okay. Very cool. Very good. Yeah, we're definitely live for that tomorrow. Can't wait for that. Obviously, make sure that you're involved in that live stream because we have a sweepstake. You could get 2 teams in the World Cup, maybe even 3. There is 48 nations taking part in this year's World Cup, so there's plenty to go around. Some will get 2, some will get 3. The members will automatically get 2 picks. That is for sure. They'll automatically get 2 picks, and the rest will just go to the rest. So just make sure you're involved. If you want to be a part of that, certainly let me know. That Venezuela was annoying. The Vuvuzela. Yes, the Vuvuzelas. Oh, mate. They were terrible, weren't they? The Vuvuzelas. Oh, it's got ripped straight through. Jason's ripped through Freddy. They're on the harbour. Laurie's like burning the protein, which is at the side. Oh, Freddy's arm's been taken off. Oh, we're not finished yet, Stephen. We're not quite done yet, mate. We're not finished in this stream yet, bud. The battle is still going on. The main event is still playing out. I'm going to be involved. Yes, I think everybody will be taking part of the sweepstake. I'm expecting you all to. So Laurie and her boyfriend dive into the water. They've just hit the protein tanks. So they're going to explode, taking both Jason and Freddy out. I will be there. I've already told my drivers if they bother me, they are fired. Whatever it is, it can wait. Awesome. Yeah, we're starting at 6 p.m. tomorrow, UK time. Obviously, there's the opening ceremony of the World Cup. Oh, I've got a bit of lag. Whoa, did you see that bit of laggage there? Oh my gosh. I lagged, my camera lagged. Oh, it's all desolate now, it's all burnt, the harbour is burnt, we've got fire everywhere. I'm supposed to pick up a new tyre machine for the shop. I'm an investor in. I will after, lol. Laurie thinks they have won, but we can see somebody walking on the pier. Who is it? Is it Freddy? Is it Jason? We've got the machete, so that naturally would think it was Jason. But it's a one-armed Freddy, I believe. And there he is. He's only got one arm. And he's raising that machete high. How has Freddy survived? But watch this. Out of nowhere, Freddy's glove comes through the body of Freddy. And it's Jason what takes him out. Freddy drops the machete. He's got his own glove through his chest. Quite the visual. His own Freddy glove. And then Laurie picks up the machete. Welcome to my world, bitch, is the line. And she chops Freddy's head off. Freddy's dead. Again. Or is he? No! 2 horror franchises dead in a movie. And the worst actress ever on film wins the day. God, this is a very quick watch along today, to be honest. Very quick indeed. This is like WrestleMania match. Jason versus Freddy, yeah. This is why I'm calling it like a wrestling show, to be honest. Oh my gosh. He's just dead him with the axe handle. So Laurie and that, they survive. Freddy and Jason are left dead. Freddy with his head taken off. But then we go to Limbo. Do we have a part 2 to this? It's not over, folks. As we see Jason emerging out of the water. Jason's not dead, y'all. He's not dead, but he's got Freddy's head. There's Freddy Krueger's head. And then, wait for it. We get Freddy look at the camera and he gives us a little wink as we go to the end of the movie. But that is not the original end. There is a deleted scene ending where Laurie and her boyfriend are having sex. The boyfriend leans back and he pulls out the Freddy glove, fingers, and goes to kill her right at the end. But they canned that. Said it had a weak ending. But yeah, that's it. That is Jason, Freddy vs. Jason. That is in the bag. What are your thoughts? What do you remember of this movie? What would you score this movie out of 10? Oh, do we score it out? We're going to score it out of 5, actually. Yeah, because we're going to put this in the rankings. We're scoring them out of 5 now because we're looking at the cover art and the extras. Did we do that? No, we score it out of 15, don't I, on that? No, still score it out of 10. Fuck it. We'll still score it out of 10. We don't need to complicate it. This is where WWE cinematic match should have been, not the Undertaker versus AJ match we got, or the Fiend matches. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, the Braun, we just got it a 6. Yeah, the concept blew me away. I always looked forward to this. I always wanted to watch this match, this film, just because it was just two horror icons going against each other. I remember seeing the posters in the nightclub, which I used to attend, and going, oh, I really want to see this film. Yeah, I think I was underwhelmed when I first watched it. I don't think it was as good as I wanted it to be. It's after you get past all the backstory stuff that that's actually been really good. I just think some of the acting in it is questionable. Watching it again, you just go, did it hit home the first time? Da 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 da. Not scaring it. I didn't watch it though. Problem leads. That's fair enough. Oh, we got Money Angus Andrew as subscribed, so thank you. Money Plug and Guns Andrew. Shout out to you. Just noticed that at the bottom. Hopefully we've got some more subscribers through this watch along. Great stream, thank you, Stephen. I'm going to give you my score before I bugger off. I'm going to sit down and watch the England game now, which I wasn't going to do, but I get to watch that now and chill out for the rest of the evening. We're not staying live for that. I will state that we'll do the football tomorrow. I do want to chill out tonight. So we are going to give this a score of, you know what, I'm 5.5. I think that is pretty decent. So yeah, that is in the bag. We've got a bigger stream tomorrow to look forward to. But yeah, Freddy vs. Jason gets a 5.5. I think it's good enough for that. It's an average film. It didn't blow me away like I thought it would do. Halftime predictions return tomorrow, maybe? Yes, halftime predictions. What is the score? Halftime scores, halftime scores. Everybody get your halftime scores. I forgot about the interview tomorrow, Dave. I won't. I will be there, hopefully. I will be cheering you all on, as usual. What is that? 2 p.m. 3 p.m. UK time. Hopefully I'm free enough. Hopefully I will be available. But yeah, looking forward to that interview. You'll do golden, mate. You will do golden. Cynthia will also be great. So looking forward to that. So yeah, honestly, go make sure that you subscribe to Jesse Jackhammer and you will get the interview between Leeds and Cynthia tomorrow. You can look, but you cannot touch. You can look, but you can't touch. So yeah, make sure that you join me for that watch along tomorrow. Thank you for joining me for this watch along. I know it's a bit of a short one today, but it is the debut of the movie channel. We will be doing more bigger movies in the future, of course. 3 p.m. Okay, I will be around for it. Right, then I am going to go and chill for the rest of the evening. Thank you for everyone what's joined. Very much appreciated. Yeah, and I'll see you tomorrow for the World Cup starting. Lots of football watch-alongs coming to this channel. It's going to be a very busy one once we start tomorrow. So I wanted to just get a movie one in the bag first. So, yeah, have a good one. I've been Dave in Real Life Movies, and that is a wrap for this one. Yeah, I do a different ending for this one, as you know, kind of. It's still, but which is the better ending? Quickly, what is the better ending? The ending to my Dave in Real Life Wrestling channel, or this one? Tried to do it differently. It doesn't. I'm not sure if it works. Shoot me. Anyway, I'll catch you all tomorrow for the start of the World Cup. Anyway, peace out. Love you all. Have a great rest of your day. Bye for now. See you later. Bye, 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 bye.